Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Well, the Marine Corps isn't releasing much information on the deaths of 3 decorated Marines who've died at Parris Island in the last 2.5 months, according to the Island Packet. 25-year-old water survival instructor Sergeant Ileana Hernandez from Florida was found dead at her residence last Friday. 2 days after 25-year-old training clerk Corporal Angel Acosta III of Texas was found dead at his residence on Ladies Island. Now, back in July, 27-year-old Staff Sergeant Cortland Bateswin of California, a drill instructor, was found dead at his base residence. No causes of deaths has been released, but the 3 latest deaths do not appear to have been training related. Now, the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office is also not disclosing any information about the deaths. Former President Trump has more endorsements from top South Carolina political leaders during a visit to Summerville Monday. He's added Attorney General Alan Wilson and Secretary of State Mark Hammond to his list of backers that includes Governor McMaster and Lieutenant Governor Pamela Evette. Senator Lindsey Graham was not at the rally, but when booed during a mention from Trump, the former president said, "Well, he helps me from the left." His speech was shorter than normal, only about 40 minutes long. Opening arguments and testimony began on Tuesday for a second man in the shooting of Bluffton High School football player Kacy Fields 2 years ago. Jamie Green has already been sentenced to 40 years in prison after pleading guilty to the murder. Ty Cheney Fields facing his trial this week. And local officials are not sure what impact the connection of the founder of the real estate company building the Argent development in Hardeeville will have on the future of the development. Jack Fisher and James Sinnott, both high-ranking officials of preserved communities, were convicted of selling over $1.3 billion in tax deductions in South Carolina, primarily in the Ace Basin north of Beaufort County. Now, the scheme bought vacant land, overappraised it, then sold it to people, keeping the deductions for conservation easements. The pair face between 3 and 20 years in prison. And Travel and Leisure magazine is heaping praise on Bluffton as the heart of the Lowcountry in its newest issue. Bluffton is described as a special place that allows visitors to soak up all the magic of the region. One oyster, bike ride, and slow afternoon on the porch at a time. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHITV.com. And if you have a news tip, a story idea, or even a cool weather photo, well, you can just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And now for an update on sports, Justin Jarrett. Justin, take it away.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. A year ago this time, Kacy Fields was just settling into the idea of shifting positions to become the workhorse running back Beaufort High needed to make a run at a state title. 12 months later, the Eagles are the reigning Class 3A champions, and Fields is one of the leading rushers for the South Carolina State Bulldogs as a true freshman. We talked with Fields last night about his whirlwind year and his strong start in Orangeburg on a new episode of the LowcoSports Lowdown, streaming on demand on the Lowco Media YouTube channel. Among the other topics were the strong showings from Lowco runners at the Lowcountry Invitational cross-country meet, takeaways from Week 5 of the high school football season, and our Teams of the Week. Plus, we talk high school girls golf with a unique event planned this weekend at Moss Creek to pair Palmetto State standouts with former LPGA stars ahead of the first state championship of the fall with the SCISA State Girls Golf Meet Monday and Tuesday at Orangeburg Country Club, where Hilton Head Prep's Bridget Wilkie will aim for her 3rd consecutive individual state title. While we were live with Kacy Fields last night, another former Lowco high school standout was showing out on Monday Night Football. Whale Branch alum Dee Delaney made a spectacular play to intercept a Jalen Hurts pass. Goodness, Garden's Corner represent. Unfortunately, the Bucs promptly gave up a safety and lost 25-11. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thank you, Justin. Maria has our weather update. I think there might be rain in the forecast. Take it away.
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to continue to see these storms roll through our area. We also are going to see the temperatures go up just a little bit back into the 80s by the end of the week. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and going into the evening. Hilton is going to have a high of 78, a low of 70. Bluffton is going to have a high of 78, a low of 69. And Beaufort is going to have a high of 76 and a low of 69. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:14 and sunset's going to be at 7:13. Looking at the beach tides, high tide is going to be at 8:01 a.m. and low tide is going to be at 3:09 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into the weekend. Thursday is going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, again and into the evening. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 60s. Come Friday, it's going to be cloudy and windy with rip current warnings in effect. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. And then come Saturday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll find out what the Beaufort Jasper Water and Sewer Authority is up to. End of October. Stay tuned.